Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. And off the deflection, it's caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
That's just great awareness here by this running back not to give up on the play. That ball gets deflected, but a good job of having the awareness and the hands to be able to catch that ball and end up getting some positive yards.
The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Wideouts now clustered. Handoff to the single back. Trucks through the defender.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands it off on the counter. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. They'll try the option play here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron.
They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ended up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Texas. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make the play with good coverage that time. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. when you've got a player like this who can run routes, got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Oh, a reverse. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The ball is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Handoff heading left. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Let's go.
Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Movement here from the tight end. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go. Terrier, terrier.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this one is caught and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Rita. Jackrabbit. Timber. Ready.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They go with a direct snap. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Pilot. Go. Cricket. Ready.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Longer.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Receiver in motion now. Handoff to the back. Now tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle, but forced down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Ready?
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Alabama, 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Runs right over the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Nicholson. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. It's a toss play to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Longhorns are in the red zone now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's second down here. And the tailback's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags the quick throw.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the game just good enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
42 Spider. 4 Hawk.
And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Lasso.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
3:25.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.